Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Lunchbox's Rabbit Ranch Christmas house tour. Say hello, Lunchbox. All right, guys, we'll start the tour. Welcome to Rabbit Ranch, or something corny like that. Whatever everybody else is saying, just pretend I said it. Here's my wreath. I made that. All right, we'll go in. My husband's car is on in the basement, so I apologize for the noise. All right, so here's the entry. Yay! I like to mix in lots of vintage stuff that I usually keep out year round with vintage Christmas stuff and stuff I get at thrift shops. I don't like to spend a lot of money. I really get excited if my Christmas stuff doesn't cost a lot of money. I don't know how long he's gonna leave that thing idling downstairs, but I hope you guys can deal with it. I'm so sorry. I love it, but I'm a weirdo. All right, so here's one of my favorite things. I got that garland for $2 on clearance one day at World Market after Christmas. I get a lot of my Christmas decorations after Christmas. And then what's really cool about that is I forget about them. And then the next year when I open all my Christmas stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, it's brand new. It's like shopping in your own attic. So anyway, there's the entry. We'll go over here. I love Christmas lights, especially multicolored Christmas lights. So what I do, I put hooks in my ceiling, like little cup hooks. That way I don't have to damage the walls. And I just hang them from the hooks. And because the hooks are white, you can't really see them. So I just leave them up all year. All right, so we just got Christmas lights, gallery wall. Got my vintage blow mold Santa. I'm obsessed with vintage blow molds. Got this little thing I made. Now, my Tony Maloney cat, she loves to take this moss out and hide it in various places around the house. So that's fun, finding random moss in places. Got another vintage Santa. I'll show you this pillow. Got that ornament pillow at TJ Maxx a few years ago after Christmas, and I love it. All right, so we'll turn around here. You don't see a lot of this because it's really hard to photograph, but I really like it. It's just a bunch of bottle brush trees and some vintage decorations. And the little TV thing, diorama thing that I got on sale because it doesn't work. And that doesn't bother me because it's not like I turn it on. And then here's our Christmas tree, one of them. This is the one I spray painted. You guys probably remember that. I don't really like Christmas trees. It's a lot of tedious work to put all the ornaments on there, but I do it anyway because I enjoy the ornaments. This one is kind of a beach theme. I've got this shark. I think he's my favorite. I've got some octopus, stingray. He's really cute. Another shark. I have a thing with sharks. And then octopi, some octopi, this pretty fish. Anyway, that wasn't intentional. I just ended up getting a lot of gifts of sea animal Christmas ornaments. Here's the llama. My rescue cat, Tony, hates the llama. She wants to kill it all the time. She decapitates it frequently. And then we've got just a little Christmas display here with some purple. There's Tony Maloney. And then the Attack of the Giant Deer table. If it looks like I just put that there because I didn't know where else to put it, you would be correct. It happens a lot here. There's the litter box, which we will talk about in a minute. And of course, we've got brass candle holders. I just have a few of them. Just a few. Totally reasonable amount. And this thing, I really like this little church. It might be my favorite Christmas decoration ever. Got it for $1.99 at Goodwill just a few years ago. Hang on. All right, guys, so I am well aware that having a litter box in the corner of your dining room is gross. I know that. That being said, when we adopt pets in this house, as it should be in every house, pets are forever. So that means when they become expensive, that means when they become inconvenient, that means when they become old, that they're still yours and they're yours to take care of. So sometimes you have to make accommodations for that. Sometimes those accommodations are not aesthetic, but they're a part of the family and it's what you do. So hope you guys can appreciate that and understand it. We'll move on with the tour. Sorry, my husband walked up here and I had to take a break to talk to you about the litter box. So here's the kitchen. It's kind of Christmassy without the lights, but the lights were important, as they always are. I know some people clean the stuff off their counters for Instagram and YouTube, but we live here, so we're not gonna do that. We got this little table of Christmas stuff. You know, it's just festive year round, but it's especially festive at Christmas. All right. Here's our other tree, our tinsel tree. And as much as I don't love Christmas trees, this one makes really pretty reflections on the ceiling. So that makes me happy. It's kind of like having a disco ball in the window. And then we've got a shelf and a plant that I didn't know where else to put. It's winter here, so we can't have those plants outside. And we've got my mantle, which is one of my favorites. My husband's big giant shoes. And the shelf. Sorry I didn't clean up more, but it is what it is. That in the hallway is my tripod for when I make my videos, guys. How fancy is that? We are glamorous here. Here's the boys. 12 in his little fancy chair. He loves his fancy chair I bought him. And then Box prefers the floor because, I don't know. I had to take his collar off. He was just too sad about it. He's usually very tolerant. All right, so that's not super Christmassy, but I got this from my mom. So my maiden name's Rabbitt. So she's got a lot of stuff with rabbits on it, but she decided she didn't like the deer's face. She thought he looked full of himself. I told her he's doing his best and he can't help it. So she gave it to me. And it's super cute. It might be some fancy collection or something, but I don't know about it. Oh gosh. You guys. He wants to belly rub. He's the best cat in the whole world. All right, so this concludes Lunchbox's Christmas Rabbit Ranch tour. I totally said that in the wrong order, but you guys will forgive me, right? Oh God, I hope. All right, Merry Christmas, everybody.